Yes, people, it's Fudge here, back for the Cockney Reds with another prediction video. Before we get into it though, if you can hit the subscribe button, we're aiming for 120 subscribers. So if you can help us do that, that'll be amazing. And if you like what you're watching, click that like button too, actually, please. But we didn't actually get time, just because of schedules and stuff like that, to do a review of the game against Burnley or a little preview of the game coming up on Sunday against Brighton. So real quick, Darren Fletcher, first game in charge. I think I predicted 3-0, which didn't quite happen, I know. But when you look at the way the game went, it definitely could have been a 3-0 kind of game, you know. So we considered that weird goal, own goal from Heaven, which was Casemiro / Delo / I mean, Heaven obviously has got to take some responsibility, but Cunha even as well from that side. It was just a bit of lax defending. I felt like I was giving him a bit too much space on that side. I did think Gary Neville on that over-egged it a bit, but we did give him way too much space for that goal. And yeah, it was just a deflected goal. It wasn't even a shot, it was just a deflected goal, which was a bit unlucky. And then I said it actually in my prediction video, but also Antonio. I've been trying to tell this guy, don't try gaslighting me. My man Sesko. Sesko. I know he hasn't scored with the bullet header yet, but you could just tell from the way that he's rising, leaping like a salmon. Headers are going to be there for galore. But you can also just tell that this guy has got quality. People are trying to talk to me about, nah, don't be putting other stinky man's names near Sesko, yeah? And I'm not going to get gassed because I know it was only Burnley. We did just draw 2-2 and we didn't win the game ultimately. And it's 2 goals against Burnley. However, one thing you cannot deny is my guy has elite, okay, elite's probably pushing it a bit too much, but he's quality movement. All through the game, there was one time that Gary Neville was trying to say, oh, he's not moving. He was moving all the way. Every single time, you could tell that he was ducking, diving, getting himself in between defenders and wasn't getting the ball, But little do you know, Bruno Fernandes, actually I'm not going to even say that because I don't know how to say it properly, but Bruno Fernandes, when he's on that pitch, he's got that connection, he's going to feed him, so keep him fit, and Sesko's banging pure goals this season. So it was good to see him. That first goal was a nice, tidy little ball from Bruno. Great finish, especially after, I think there was a couple of chances they could have potentially had in the first half. But yeah, that finish, class. And then the second one from Dorgu, elite. I'm going to call that one elite because that was just like, open up your body, especially to the movement and that again. Sesko, man. Anyway, that's my guy. And he's going to play again against Brighton, I reckon. So I'm not going to keep this video too long, so I know other people after me have got things to say. Antonio, don't want you talking up after this, but anyway, yeah, I feel like Cunha didn't really have the best of games. He didn't really get into it. I feel like putting him on the right didn't really work. I think he's obviously going to be best in the middle, so whether that's as a 10, competing with Bruno, as a 9, competing with Sesko, potentially on the left, I think like one of those 10s on the left that can drift in. But you need to have good overlap. And I'm not sure if Shaw's still got the legs to do that. That might be a Dorgu thing. So when Dorgu's playing on the left, Cunha might work well with him there. But it's a work in progress. Darren Fletcher didn't get a win because if he did, I think I would have got way too gassed anyway. So yeah, we've got Brighton. And where we got knocked out in the last cup game, I won't even mention who by. We don't want to make it 40-game season. So we need to win this one. So I'm going to say we are going to beat Brighton. It's going to be 2-1. That's my prediction. No, it's going to be 3-1. That's my prediction. Bruno, Sesko, Cunha, watch out. Coming on.
Yes, people, what's going on? It's Chris here. Time for another video. Cockney Reds. Like Fudge said, make sure you hit that like button. We want to keep getting those numbers up. And also, if you like what you hear here, make sure you comment as well. This is going to be a bit of a mixture in terms of a score prediction for the Brighton game and also a little review of the Burnley game. Just go into that Burnley game then, I was quite disappointed actually with the result. I do think we were slightly unlucky with the chances that we had. Obviously we hit the post a couple of times. Their goal was quite lucky, the own goal, and also the worldie that they scored after that. But I do think we lacked that killer instinct. We just didn't sort of take our chances. I think we looked a lot better when Bruno was on the pitch. As soon as he came off, I think things started to slow down a bit, but if we look back at those last 3 games, we should have got more. Getting 3 points against those lesser teams just really isn't good enough, and not not what we should be about. So yeah, there's still a bit of a problem there, but hopefully things can improve. Just picking up on what Fudge said about Sesko, I do think some of the criticism of him has been quite harsh. I actually thought that before Fudge said it. I think he's shown some good signs, and I think he was unlucky to not score more. I think they are both really good finishes, and I do think there's more to come from him. Obviously, he's been in and out of the team, so yeah, hopefully this can be the start of a little run. I would like to see him start tomorrow. Go into that game. I don't think it's going to be an easy one. I'm not too sure how the players will approach it, but I think it's a good opportunity to get a win under the, on the record. So yeah, I think we've got to go full strength really. I'd like to see some of the younger players start. Maybe Lacey. I think he looked really good when he came on. But yeah, I think the players will be up for it, and I think hopefully it'll be a first win for a while. So yeah, I'm going to go for 2-1 actually, same as Fudge. Yeah, I think it's going to be a tight game. Just in terms of the new manager, I'm not too sort of fussed about the interim thing. I think it's all about who we get permanently, and I think we have to make sure we get this one right. For me, we need one of those elite sort of European managers. I'm talking someone like Ancelotti or someone like that. I think some of the managers that have come in the past have been good managers, but not necessarily managers who have managed at the top level. You look at Moyes, Ten Hag, Amran, they're good managers, but they've not managed the type of club that we're talking about with Man United. So yeah, I'd like to see someone like Ancelotti come in. I'd like to see Klopp, but I don't think that's going to happen. But yeah, I think we have to make sure we get this one right. So yeah, today score prediction is 2-1 for the game tomorrow. Hopefully it'll be a positive result for us, and we can start pushing on towards the end of the season. So yeah, Cockney Reds, make sure you like, subscribe and follow.
Yes, people, it's your boy Culps representing the Cockney Reds. We're back again, score prediction time. This time we've got Brighton at home, FA Cup. Listen, it's these home fixtures that seem to be causing us the trouble, yeah? Just can't get the results over the line. So, what? This week, yeah, different thing, yeah? I'm saying Darren Fletcher, 3-1 victory, yeah? United, let's go. Hopefully we can turn around the disappointment from the Burnley game. There was some promise to take from that game. So I think we've done all right, man. I know it's strange to say we've done all right drawing 2-2 away at Burnley, who's in a relegation battle and that, but I think there's... Obviously, I'm taking a Darren Fletcher tenure with a pinch of salt, you know what I'm saying? Like, we all know he's not going to be there too long, but hopefully he can sign off with a win, man. Yeah? And I think, it's going to be the only... Well, I'm making an assumption, but I think it's going to be the only home game that he's in charge. I think the crowd will get behind the team, and hopefully we've got a lot to look forward to, man. But yeah, that's my thing. So yeah, man, 3-1 United. Yeah, man, Shea Lacey for the start.